Hello. Booting up the game. If you have cheer questions, pop them up. I'll be happy to answer them. If you have gaming questions, pop them up. I'll be happy to answer them. If you want to sell me artwork, go away. Streamlabs seems not to have captured my game yet. Alright, we're chilling here for a minute. There we go. So I'm going to push the Alexander questline along. That's actually my main interest right now. This begins... Oh no, wait, way down here, Caled. Gold Cave. Gale Tunnel. Limgrave entrance. I may not have... Oh. This may be a curiosity. I may not have finished this out. Oops. So I messed all that up. That was kind of exciting. And I'm going to see if I can't get some of that back. Still medium load. Basically what we're looking for here is stuff to backstab, or stuff to perform critical attacks on. Yeah, not interested in that room. Well, rats. Whole reason for me doing that was to try and get mana and health. And I did it badly. So much health. Actually, I'm getting a lot when I do that backstab, which is kind of surprising. Or maybe it's because my health bar is so low. I had someone connect the other day and say, your health, you don't have enough health. It's like, heck with that. Okay, I've done that. There's nothing there. Rear Gale Tunnel, Site of Grace. Alright. Oh, maybe I got here and just failed to open this gate? No? Alright, well, Alexander's not here. I probably just advanced it past that point, which is fine. Then, Redmane Castle. Now I'm going to put my talismans back. Alright, power. Now, let's see if we can't do a little more with the lava attack. We're going to use this to cross. So I have not been through here before. I mean, I've done it before on a different tune, but this tune has not. And needless to say, it's been a while. In theory, various people are here. Here's Blade.
I must admit, but it looks like you're still in one. You must have heard by now that Starscourge Radahn holds Rani's fate once he's out of the way. So now, we stand against the demigod once know the way ahead is pleasingly simple.
Champions! Welcome! Indeed, I thought by the by. Do you know, well, it is a thing. I could... But, be sure to get a good vantage. Iron Fist Alexander. Be sure to...
Alright. So, I have to know for sure that I finished out everything that I need to finish out before I do this, because it irrevocably changes the landscape. What I'm thinking of right now is whether or not I have finished this quest line. So Hate should be in here. If he's not, I have to figure out why. I've done the quest line up to this point. This guy's still here.
Can I?
Alright. I don't know how much of his inventory will go away, so I'm going to buy out his crap. I'm pretty sure this isn't enough, but I will deal with that. Alright. Need a bunch more. Let's use both of those.
Now I can I?
Purchase. Alright, I still have about 5,000 left. But he's now purchased out, so I bought everything that he has. This vendor changes, but you can get his bell bearing. However, the bell bearing will not... shoot. The bell bearing that he has will not have the ancient dragonstone that you can buy from him. And so you don't want to mess with him so that you can get that when it's available. So there's a quest sequence that I haven't done either far enough along or whatever that's in here. What I'm wondering is if I have to go back to the round table hold. There's a few possible scenarios here. First I'm going to see if what's-her-name is still down below. Down here. She is.
No, how could I say the father has always and now? Is that Ash? My thanks.
So remember when we used the bell towers or the belfries to go back to the starting place where we die, right? And there was a thing that I picked up, which was the Stormhawk. That's what I just gave her.
I don't feel the presence of still. It reminds me of my first thank you. And it reminds me.
So I finished that. I'm going to use some... I'm going to use one of these to go back in here. That'll get me what the... Yeah, there we go. The crossbow. And here's 2 more. I got plenty. That opens up this. There we go. So that will give me more spells. I talked her out. So there are 2 possible things you do next when you go through the full dialogue set. You keep doing it until it runs out. So there is this, what's his name in here? You can talk to about Roderica. This is, what's his name? Yeah, Ofnir. So none of this has her name in it, so I don't care. I'm actually not doing his quest or his talk stuff about the gods and all that. So I didn't do anything that would have changed her status. So now I'm going to camp and come back. If you're in a location where you don't have a site of grace, you can actually quit the game and come back. It has the same effect, but you have to go through the load sequence. Now she may be gone. Nope, she's still here.
It reminds me of my first.
Okay, I don't know what triggers her next step. Which is why we then go to... Sorry, TikTok, you've got a blank screen at the moment. I'm not sure what the next... Nope. Hey, joiners. Not spared. So let's go make sure we got it right.
In this ash, it reminds me of... In this ash, it reminds me of my... In this ash, it reminds me of my...
Oh, man. Doesn't have her name there. Okay. All right. So I may have to go back to Kenneth. It's easy enough. These are all fairly quick. Yeah. So he may not be... I need to get to where I talk to him and he says he looks for a new ruler. And I think I didn't revisit him after my last move. What's irritating is he says he works with the... what do they call them? The creatures that are here. But then, if you actually try... Glowstone, glass shard, foolishness. So we talk to him, and we want him to tell me about the fact that he's looking for a new ruler.
I must begin my true and...
That's the one.
I'm a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must speak for a true...
Alright. Now maybe I can go back to Table of Lost Grace and see if that has triggered her. If she's gone, then I can go back to that guy, that vendor.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
She's still here, weirdly, but sometimes the triggers are not so obvious. So we're going to try going back again and see if it just resets itself. If it doesn't, I have to figure out why. Not here. I do not understand. What am I doing wrong? And there's a few possibilities, so we're gonna mention something about upgrading spirit ashes. I hope not the ones I just gave her, because obviously I can't do that now. But I don't remember ever doing this before.
Yes.
Um, I'm confused. Well, it wouldn't matter. I don't have the ashes anyway. Why am I stuck here?
In this hour reminds me.
Huh. Let me back up. Did I miss something? Maybe I have to go back to him? This is where, unfortunately. Try this again. He's here. I don't understand.
I am speaking for a true and stole.
Okay. This is an interesting one. The triggers for things can be really weird. So we're going to try what is actually a ridiculous fix. We're going to go back and rest at specifically, I think it's this one. Yep. We're specifically going to rest here. It's not enough to travel here, or to not have traveled here, or whatever. That's what the internet is telling me. So, this may take a few attempts. So, I'm going to assume that that was all that it takes. I'm going to go see if the Hate, the Merchant, and Nephili Lu are here. Okay, see, the Merchant's not... Oh, he is there. Damn.
Now I can I?
Yep, nothing new. No one's in here. So we're going to go back, specifically rest at the Elden Throne. There's another one that seems kind of ridiculous. I'm going to pass time until noon. Leave. Maybe I haven't... Maybe there's something in her quest line that I have failed to do. We will look for that.
In this ash, it reminds me of my...
All right. No. The only thing I can think of is I have to progress his quest line further to get her to trigger something.
There are 4 more Nicola of the Hale, his twin, Melania, Luna Princess Rand, the one Rani is said to have cast ashore here at the hold. We seek the whereabout if you should learn anything of these matters. I'll trade your findings for it. We both desire such. Oh, so that's where the so-called fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat instead, eh? Now, if what I've heard is... the information you shared is of grand. It is a wonder. You are a true fellow. I'm glad to see my counsel. You've made more of us now. I suppose you'd like to know me too, my friend. There are 4 Nicola, his twin, Luna Brand. Rani is so here if you should learn any. I'll trade. We both do as such.
So weird. He's got nothing more to say about her. He disowned her. She has that whole we had the whole conversation about her being bummed, but...
In this ash, it reminds me... In this ash, it reminds me...
No. Man. She's stuck. Do this again. Rest till noon. We're even going to do the stutter trick. Wait, what's behind the... Hold on, hold on, hold on.
The Earth Tree wards off all. We are. None may thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
Maybe I needed him to be dead? Oh. Okay, that's a distinct possibility. Pass time until noon. Circles around. Cancel. Rest again, because stutter resting is sometimes what you have to do. Don't tell me he talks again. Okay, so according to this, so now he's dead. So now we're going to go try and talk to Kenneth Haight. The only thing I can think of is I didn't have that conversation with him. I didn't even think about that. Watch these guys just utterly annihilate this room. Silly bastard.
I am speaking for a true. I am a true. I am speaking in my search for a true.
Right. Hold on. Let's rest here. It is, Ian. Absolutely. Unquestionably. There are lots of great games, but none of them were this. It is expansive, open world. So, hold on. You think I'm muted? Let me check. Hold on. TikTok studio. Hello, hello. Okay, one sec. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? This has happened before. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice at least? This is like a serious pain. I'm trying to fix it. I was unaware. Um, it should be so. NVIDIA Broadcast is picking up my mic, and now the TikTok stream shows that it's picking up my mic. I see the mic dancing. There's no game sound, but that's because I'm not doing anything in the game. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, great. Um, I'm going to try something. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know if you left, but if anyone's watching, can you give me some feedback? Can you hear my microphone on TikTok now? Test, someone? Is anyone watching? Can you tell me if you can hear me? I'd love to know at least that much. I know you're seeing my desktop. Well, rats. Oh, man. Can you hear me now? I know it's being picked up by... Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Alright. I'm wondering if people can hear me. Is bugging. That's the big question. Well, can I even see my own stream? Can anyone hear me? I don't know of any way to see my own live, which is bugging me because that's what I really need to do. Well, shoot. I can check my Twitch, so I can at least see if it's working there. What I really want to see is, can I... Man. Sorry, folks, it's boring at the moment because I don't know if people can hear me. Back to Twitch. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. I want to see. Why do they make this so hard? Sorry if that keeps, like, blasting you. Okay, now I'm trying to test if I can be heard. Okay, now I'm trying to test. Okay, so Twitch can hear me. This is a TikTok problem. And I don't know why. Well, I'm assuming it's a TikTok problem now. I'm having TikTok stream problems because it's a different app. It's the TikTok app, and that one's not working. Well, then again, I don't know if I'm still having problems. But it doesn't look like TikTok is picking up the sound either. Microphone device, that should be there. Oh, nope. Revert to mono, audio offset, audio monitoring, echo. All right. I don't know if it's working or not. I'm going back to playing my game. Sorry. I'd love for you guys to be able to hear me. I just don't know if you can hear me. And I don't seem to have a way to view a TikTok stream. Maybe... Let me try one more thing. I'm looking to see if... Here we go. What I'm trying to figure out is if... So I can see the video, is if... Alright, now I can see... Okay. Now I know I've got audio on TikTok. I have a way. Alright. Back to the game. Back to what I was working on. There's a series of quest lines that I'm actually trying to complete. And the... I don't want to progress through the... Radon Kill, which is where I'm at, unless I want to clear the Halig tree. He hit me. What I'm trying to do is progress through the Nephili quest line enough.
I must begin for a true. I must for a true.
This is so frustrating. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm going to try talking to her again. And then I'm going to try talking to...
In this act, it reminds me.
Same thing. Hey, Ian, can you hear me now? Is that better? Awesome. And if you have suggestions on how to get this questline progressed through, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm at a loss. Nope, it's not there. I mean, I'm not going to try and... Sorry about that. I'm not going to try and power my way through. No, it's the TikTok app. It connected to the wrong microphone, so I use NVIDIA Broadcast. And NVIDIA Broadcast is working fine. And so YouTube and Twitch both were fine. TikTok, unlike every other time that I've been using it over the past weeks, decided to connect directly to this microphone when it didn't have access to it. And instead of then connecting to a different microphone, it just said it was connected to it. But it wasn't, because it was already grabbed by NVIDIA Broadcast. So I had to go in and add NVIDIA Broadcast as one of the microphones for TikTok to listen to. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing the Jarberg questline. That's not one that I really cared much about. Yeah, I agree. Technology's funny. What I'm frustrated by is, and maybe it'll work itself out now. I'm just gonna go back to Godric the Grafted, and then I'm going to he's still there.
Now I can't I?
Nothing new. He can do whatever he wants. What's supposed to happen is Hate and Nephili are supposed to be in here. All 3 quest lines have progressed to the point where they're supposed to do that, and I don't know why it's not taking that next step. And it's irritating. No, it's not. It's the thing is that guy right there. So by not doing that quest line, that guy I was just talking to sells an ancient smithing stone. But you have to go through the quest line to this point. If you kill him, or you just leave him where he is, he never has it. You have to get him into this room is the next step in this quest lineage. And for some reason, he just hasn't, none of them have gotten to that point. And I don't know, Nephili has nowhere else to go. The only other remote possibility is if I go up to the Saluvius quests, and I'll show you. Pretty sure I can't. Yeah, it's like now that I'm done with this, you should be able to mount, but whatever. Yeah, especially since I like don't want to bore you guys with, you know, like watching this no action thing. Oh, snap. Get off my horse. Dang it. How I missed it. Alright. I forgot that was there. Sorry, we're going to do something boring. Go back and do that again. At least I can pick that up. I don't even know what it is, but, you know, completion. Must complete. Ah, I did it again. Have you done a full playthrough? Yeah, I did. I've done this in the first DLC. I didn't do the second, the one that just came out. Oh, Chilling Mist. Cool. So, do you know about... Oh, you probably don't know about this. So, you're about to see... where is it? Where is it? No, it's already open. I just got to remember where it is. So, when you did the Ronnie quest line, did you actually do the full Saluvius Part 2? Age of Stars. Oh, okay. Okay, so up. Alright, so check this out. So if you remember in her quest line, there's the guy you talk to. He tells you to give a potion to Nephali, and all of that. This is his, like, secret chamber. And these are people that he has trapped. There's the maiden. Oh, here, let me trigger this. Oh, and there, by the way, there's, Let Me Solo Her, by the way. I don't know if you know what that is, but this is Let Me Solo Her. This is their, like, homage to him, for his fame and everything from the early days. Just check that out. So you do this Saluvius's puppet, don't touch. Now you come in here, and look who it is. If you remember, very beginning of the game, there was Cellin. There's Cellin. But this is her puppet. This isn't actually Cellin. Right? He uses that mind control stuff to create puppets. Well, you can't interact with her. I'll actually do this questline just so you can see sort of a playthrough. I'm pretty sure I'm at the stage where I can do hers. So I'm going all the way back to where Cellin is at the beginning. I've done this a few times, and it's got sort of an interesting series of things that happens. So when you talk to her, I think I'm at this point.
Shall we commence the... What's this sorcery, my... Then you... Master Azure was a founding, a stern judge of... You make us both. We can speak more later. If you recall...
So this is how I get into it.
It was for a the tooth. I want Glyn no matter what. My apprentice, teacher, and but hear me out. I need your help. Perhaps this is a journey. Splendid. This pleases me.
Okay.
You must have a fabulous...
Alright, she has a favor.
Master Lusat is another founding Glyn, and like Master is my apprentice, with this Glynstone key. I need him to restore the peace nigh. After his a place called thinking about it wouldn't be after his a place called thinking about it wouldn't be
so I've talked that one through. So now this one, Caelid Catacombs, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right one. No, I am not in the right place. Hold on. There it is. No, this isn't the right one either. Lame. I'm pretty sure it's not. That is not the right one. Reset that rat just in case. Hold on. There we go. Celia Hideaway. So in here, I knew I'd remember where it was. I just had to play in my head how I would run there if I ran there. Now, this area is actually no joke. As I'm sure you remember, Caelid is never super easy. But fortunately, there's not too much I have to worry about in this one. Do. It's funny how much that guy absolutely destroyed me the last playthrough. Not playthrough, but the last time I went through here. There we go. By the way, those guys, they take a lot more damage from a blunt weapon, not an edged weapon, but, you know. Now... he's still alive. This is that where she just asked us to go. And that was the seal breaker that she gave me that I just used. And look who's in here, right? So you can talk to this guy, and he now is like, Stars of Ruin. That used to be a meme build, where you could melt bosses and stuff with Stars of Ruin. Why he's not, like, getting up and leaving and whatever, I have no idea. But I'm done in here. So, log this message. I hate that. Alright, so now I go back to her. Sorry, I actually put this quest off. It's kind of funny that I ended up that you're, well, that we're in this state.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence?
Commence lesson.
Who could have
Found him.
guessed? You have my gratitude. I am truly pleased. This is a me.
And I
This
get a
brings
Starlight
us a
Shards.
full step closer to the bodies of masters. If only I could undo.
If only she could undo these wretched shackles. Well, it turns out that you can. What I'm not sure of is if I just needed to rest in between.
There you are, my. Shall we commence?
No. Alright, so now I have to go where she actually is. And that is here. It's not in there. Like, it's not in that cave. I don't know, are you still watching? Not first playthrough. Just a chill play. So, what's interesting is I knocked this one down, but these guys didn't stop spawning. So now we come in here and look who we find. So far, that is the third Cellin that we found.
It will do no good, I swear.
So before, if you came in here, into 60, 20s for a bunch of the other stuff,
I swear it.
and FP and health are higher. I'm not doing one of those highly focused ones. Alright, so that's all that we have here. I think now we should be able to go back to her. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Solieri. Or Solaire, whatever your preferred pronunciation is. Now we talk to her again.
Shall we commence the
Interesting. She normally gets you to do something. Maybe this.
There you are, my. Shall we commence?
Ah, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. 3, 25 to 75. Yeah, I need 8,000.
Your appetite for learning is
Oh.
impressive. You make me proud to have grown little legs so readily. You.
For giggles, I'm going to... There, my stats are on the screen if you're looking. What did I say? I needed 8,000. Ugh. I didn't know I only had 31 left. Stats are on the screen again. I only did 200. Ah. I'm just trying to buy her out.
You wish to indeed.
Okay. Now,
Our art drew. But what is the nature? Glinstone, golden amber, wild glinstone. It should not be for glinstones. A fact lost.
okay, now I might be able to camp out, and then just for giggles, I'm gonna do a time pass. I'm trying to get it to where she gives me another step in the quest. Which doesn't seem like is going to happen. Maybe I need to go up here. I'm not having any luck with my quest progressions. It might be because of how far along I've progressed without progressing them. You can lock yourself out of various progressions. Maybe I need to push her. Let's see if I can push Ronnie up. Unfortunately, I'm actually running low on time in real life. Alright. Nope. That's not going to do it. Ah, missed.
Begging for a Delamy. Perhaps you be it will produce the which I aspire to apply to full even, lady.
Ooh, tell me about this.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to a rather unique starlight shard that with that my special draft will gleam with neck and even a demigod.
Where can I get this? Yes. Yeah. I did. Her quest line, I progressed far enough along. I have not killed Radon, which means I've not knocked a hole down into the ground. So I can go into the underground where, like, the Mimic Tier and, or the Mimic Spirit and all that stuff is. I've avoided progressing that line of the game. I'm already up in the Mountaintops of the Giants, and I'm already up in... I haven't gotten to the Halig Tree yet, but I'm at the city where you gain entrance to the Halig Tree. Just, and down into fighting Melania. I wasn't planning on pushing that route, but I wanted to kind of open that stuff up first.
Procure it from the rather unique with that my and even a demi.
12, 21, 27, 34, 5. Sorry, I'm just buying out all my spells. 34, 5. Alright, 10,000 more should do it.
Begging for another Delamy.
Oh, my math was pretty good. Yeah, I don't want that puppet anyway. So the question is Selin now able to progress her quest line? That's actually what I was trying to do there. I thought I was at the point, I apologize. I thought I was going to show you, like, it's a really fast quest to finish, because I have all the points I need to be able to do it, but she doesn't seem to be at the point where
Shall we commence?
there should be another option where she asks for a favor, or another favor. And apparently I'm not there yet, so I'm not sure what piece of this quest line I have not done. The only stuff I can possibly imagine is if it's up in the library. I can't open this yet, and I can't open that because I haven't gotten the ring, because I haven't gotten into the fight, because I haven't gotten down into the ground.
Art thou? Be not alarmed.
Sorry, I was just hoping to finish that quest line. I don't think any of the new spells I picked up are at all interesting to me. They're not. Yeah, what a bummer. The only thing I can think of is if I go back to her body and try and talk to it again. That's the only other case I can think of. I'm going to give this one shot, and then I'll have to come back to it later. Feel free to give me a follow. Anyone that's watching, I'd love the follows. I need to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok so that I can stream directly from my streaming tool. Right now, I have to run the TikTok software concurrently with the streaming software, which is mostly just a pain. And just for the sake of amusement... Oh, we're gonna... Oh, I think it's too late for me to do it. We're gonna do this. Just so everyone gets to watch Comet of Azure. It's a total waste, I know. I already got that. Found her.
It'll do no good.
Alright. There's nothing else in here. You have to be careful not to hit her, by the way. Which is really easy to do. If I'm remembering correctly. Because you need to be given the quest to, like, pull her heart out or some such. Give this one more try. Man.
There you are, Maya. Shall we commence?
Hey, welcome back. That was TikTok just canceling my stream. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to use their software. I'm looking up the quest line to see if there's something that I got wrong. Did that. Grand lift, grazing tree. I'm looking to see if there's some Hermit Village. Silly Hideaway. Return to Selin in Limgrave, where she will tell you to meet her real self inside. But I did that. So I'm looking through. Yeah, I'm really out of time. I may actually need to go back here. It's weird. I found this part of the quest line very early. Before I did much of the rest of her quest line. So it's possible that I knock something out of whack. I may have to research this and figure it out. I'm going to do one last attempt at getting through this. This is the whole leave everything alone. I did that. Nope, 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 nope. Wanted to swing at the wall, not potentially shoot her body. Nothing back there. Nope, can't talk to her. But I did find her body. So now, let's go to Selin Camp. Not talk to Selin, go to where Selin is. I'm going to actually camp. Or rest. Because this is just transportation and it's not the same thing as resting. Actually rest. And now see if she's got the dialogue for me.
There you are, my. Shall we commence the...
Nope. Alright. I have real life obligations that I need to head toward. So I'm going to try and figure out what it is that I'm getting wrong. So what's supposed to happen is you talk to her. She says, hey, let me get your help with one more thing. You go to... It's possible there's another NPC I have to talk to, and that's the one, but I need to figure out where he is. I need to talk to her. She says, there's hope for me. Go to this other location and pull this shard out of my body. And then you can put it in the puppet, except because you use the shard to do the puppet will really be me. And then she will show up at the academy and it promptly get crumpled into a ball. Because you're the only one that can beat a god. Because you have the blacksmith's help. Anyway, but I'm out of time. Sorry for the boring thing. And if I can get to 1,000 followers, I'll start streaming using multi-stream software, and I won't have these issues with the TikTok Live Studio anymore. Let's just keep my fingers crossed that we can get there. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate your time and your efforts. Oh, man. The Twitch feed is all bots. And all, I love your stream. When you're done, could you message me on Instagram and we can chat? Here's my Discord. Ugh. And I don't want their artwork either. Anyway, if you haven't streamed, you may not get that, but it's crazy. Anyhow, thank you very much. You guys have an awesome day.